Welcome to the F.A.S.T Lane. Fast, feedback and street talk. A Caribbean conversation about living in the era of HIV. Join us today as we talk to everyone and anyone and hear what they have to say about HIV and its issues.
You! Okay, just want your attention. Today is a very special episode on the F.A.S.T Lane. It is interesting how the media has shaped our views on Muslims. Today we take you inside the mosque, we learn about their customs, the Quran, and we hear from their youth. What is it to live as a Muslim in the world of HIV? I've always wondered why Muslims was among the least impacted group of HIV. Today, we find out why.
Well, our faith preaches abstinence until marriage and encourages marriage at a young age. So basically, so that is to allow a person to focus. If you get married at a young age, you get discipline and responsibility and focus, and you would be a more disciplined person.
I believe that from a young age we were taught segregation of the sexes, and this led to, well, you're not really communicating with women like outside of your family, so there was not really any temptation towards that, and it was also abstinence until marriage. So
I think abstinence is like a big part of religion. We get taught abstinence all the time. Everybody's saying about abstinence, how stay away, wait until marriage, these things and this. So if you're hearing it all the time, it will stick in your brain. You will understand it more and less likely to like go against it.
I think your faith shapes like who you are from a young age, and that personally, like everything we're taught in the mosque, at home, it teaches us about abstinence and staying away from immoral activities from a very young age. So you know, we grow up hearing all these things, and that personally makes it that makes us who we are, and that helps a lot.
I believe that it goes back to when you're a youngster, when your families bring you up and your parents put certain morals into you, and these morals will stay with you throughout your life once you are brought up with them. So I believe that if you would like to change the society, you need to change them from a young age.
Well, obviously being a young person and the hormones raging and whatnot, abstinence is never the easiest way out, but it is the most safe way in terms of like AIDS and teenage pregnancy, stuff like that. It's the most safe way to do it. It may not be the easiest way for a teenager to do it, because you know your urges and peer pressure and stuff like that.
It starts really like the message of abstinence. If it's not implemented in the home from a young age, it's not inculcated in the moral framework of a person's mind, then for instance, you reach a teenager, if that's not inculcated in your mind, then it may be hard for at that point in time, in the teenage years, in young adulthood, it'd be hard then to implement something that has no basis already in your moral framework. So it really starts at a very young age, and religion is a big part of it, because all the major religions in the world preach abstinence, and Islam is one that is very strict on this area. Basically, the concept of having a boyfriend and girlfriend is not really allowed at all in Islam. It's not tolerated at all. And if a person finds himself in that situation, they often encourage as quick as possible to either get yourself in that situation, or to marry the person, or to do it the right, to do it the correct way.
Of course, everyone gets temptations, but well, you try to deal with them on a personal basis. Like you try to be true to yourself.
It's important to be inculcated in a person from a religious point of view, from a family point of view, from a moral point of view, from a young age. And if a person has that basic understanding, even in the teenage years, if he becomes sexually active, he may still have some basis in his moral framework. So then, if a person has that basic understanding, and you can work with that. But if he doesn't have that basis, then abstinence is really a hard task. So it really starts from a young age at the home, with religion and good moral and sound teaching.
Well, they should first tell them about like, these diseases, how like certain people, teenage pregnancies, STDs, all these things. They should first tell them about these, how they would change your life. Like one mistake would change your entire life. First of all, you should tell them about that, and then you should tell them about how much better they will feel if like they abstain, how they will feel better afterwards, that they won't get trapped, they won't go into this trap. So I would tell your parents to teach them these things.
I guess you try to distract yourself by doing other stuff playing football, you know, lose it, like, you know, taking your mind off of the temptation, like you say, and basically find other stuff to occupy your time, because, you know, as I said, idle mind is the devil's playground. So once you have an idle mind, you know, these temptations will come to the front of your head. That's about it.
Yo, where I say, there, little ones of steel.
Live safe, love life, you know fi rock steady. Focus on the who you are, stay upon your medi. Believe in yourself and check for your family star. Always keep your goals on your mind. Reach for the stars, make sure we not shine. Later on, when life still speak, wrap it up, keep it real, who know fi speak. It's your life, love and live. Show them all you have to give. It's your life, take the scene. Wrap it up, protect your dream.
Good, wrap it up, wrap it up.
I would tell them to wait until marriage. And they got a lot, obviously they got a lot of temptations out there, but still, you could, if you wait, it would be worth it.
I think the whole HIV campaign has been doing an impressive job, because I've seen it on TV and I've seen it at school. They came to our school once 2 years ago, and personally I think it just needs to be geared a little more diverse than it is right now. It seems too streamlined for me.
I think the HIV campaign it was good how it is now, but however you hardly ever see any abstinence campaigns. If all of them is use a condom, or they always use a condom, but I think that should be it, just like put more abstinence campaigns in it.
Right, I believe that it's a good campaign, and that they should practice more, they should gear it more towards abstinence rather than to use a condom, and they should go towards marriage instead of having just the condom, so one partner.
You should focus more on abstinence and encourage the youth to put their beliefs in a moral standing. So like to implement moral values first, because that's where it starts. It starts in the home and then it extends to the community. If you implement moral values first, then abstinence is an easier message to preach.
Today's tip thruster is brought to you by the Nature Fun Ranch, bringing out the positive in youth.
Blood, breast milk, semen, vaginal secretion are the only bloody fluids that transmit HIV. Also, oral, anal, vaginal sex, needle use, blood transfusion, and mother to child are the only activities that transmit HIV.
Today's tip thruster was brought to you by the Nature Fun Ranch, bringing out the positive in youth.
Well, that's it for today. I'm sure you've been educated about some of the stereotypes that we have of Muslims. Join me next time when we look at HIV testing. I'm Corey Lane saying goodbye again for the Fast Lane.
إيش بالمحبة
والمحبة
Why Makaya?
Live up.
Love,
Protect.
respect.